Cheer, man. We back. It's Playworld Radio. Hottest place, man, for hip hop, media, and culture, man.
Me and this bitch.
We back, man, from the holidays. It's your boy Juice in the building. Who we got in here today, man?
You got Leah the Muse. Hey, y'all.
Sort of poet.
Hey, man. She back. He back. I'm back. We back. You hear me? We live in this bitch, man. How was the holidays for niggas, man?
Holidays was holidaying. A lot of rest. Needed rest.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of reflection. A lot of gratitude.
Gratitude, yeah. That word. It's so crazy. Gratitude has been coming up a lot in my simulation over the last couple weeks. Like that word specifically, like
in the simulation.
Like the book I'm reading right now, like that's the word. Like that's the word of the chapter right now.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
What's something that you are grateful for stepping into this new Gregorian calendar year?
I'm grateful for everything I have because they say you have to. What did it say? You have to. If you, you got to focus on what you do have, and then what you don't have will come. But if you focus on what you don't have, then like what you want, whatever, like come, and what you don't have will keep growing.
Yeah, last year was the year of humility,
of no
patience.
return.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also learning how to ask and receive help.
Okay, black man.
So
love that.
I'm just thankful to be here. Every day is a blessing in itself, and kind of just gotta look at the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? There's beauty in the struggle. I know that's a old saying and it's kind of cliche, but it's so much truth in it, and it just molds you and prepares you for your blessings when it is your time to receive. But until then, you gotta continue to cheer others on. Be positive, show grace.
Yeah.
And just be just be a vessel in the right way. Type shit. So I'm excited for the new year, man. Things we got a lot in store, a lot of new concepts and ideas we're gonna be bringing to you guys as not only individuals, but as a family, as the Playworld team. We got some new faces that's gonna be coming around, man. And we really about to take this shit to the next level, man. Like, shit, my life is good, man.
That's right.
Shit. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Going to the top. Nah, for real though. Like that. This shit finna. This is 24 year. On my vision board, it's like Kobe themed type shit. So we going all Mamba this shit.
What's crazy? That's my screensaver right now. My screensaver is when he, the famous trophy picture joint.
Yeah.
And Kobe's real symbolic to me because my birthday is 8/24. He wore 8 and 24.
Yeah.
Also a Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
Gang, Virgo.
I attack life with a Mamba mentality.
Okay.
We 94 feet this year. That's my motto.
That's
94
it.
feet defense.
You know what I'm saying? So got that killer instinct. That's it, man. That's just that grind. That's that mold. Because it's not about just one trophy, man. We trying to create a legacy here.
Yeah, man, legacy, man.
That's what it's about.
For real.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Get that bitch off the rim.
Man.
I'm grateful for everything. Thank you for asking. No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Here she goes. Still on that New Year on that bullshit.
So did you
like?
I know you don't celebrate Christmas, but like, did anybody get you anything or anything like that?
No, I did not get one Christmas gift.
I feel that. I got something.
How you know I don't celebrate Christmas?
You said it on the last.
I did.
You literally bashed the fuck out of Christmas.
I literally bashed it.
Yo, you put that bitch in the blender.
That'd be women. Yo, I swear, bro. That'd be women's favorite. They'd be like, oh my God, how did you know that? Like, you ain't just giving me your whole life story for the first 30 minutes of us talking. Like, I know.
So this year was different. Every year I always spend it with my family. We're really big on the holiday.
Yeah.
And for the holiday, for me, the biggest things that rang true were family. That's really it. Right? But I was still able to be surrounded around family. And I'm realizing that I can make Christmas whatever I want it to be. And celebrate it in a way that makes sense for me. So
type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only got something from one person, so I mean, I kind of look at that like not getting shit in me. I don't think nobody got nothing this year because, like, even when I went down to see my family, baby. Like, it wasn't like, it was more about just being with each other type shit this year. Like, you really starting to see the effects of inflation and shit, man. Shit is crazy. No, this is where I really seen the effects of inflation because I ain't been to a Jamaican restaurant in a minute type shit, like a minute, damn near probably since like. I've been ordering it type shit. I ain't been pulling up as much as I used to, like since COVID and all that shit. Shit changed as far as pulling up to places in Atlanta ever since COVID. First, that's a whole side shit because black people was already lazy, and then like when COVID came and they said you can't come inside, like that gave them an extra excuse to really. Black people was
already lazy. Did you just say the N-word?
In Atlanta,
no, it was a joke.
Oh no, no, I was shit. Even if it wasn't these niggas, these niggas out this bitch be lazy than a motherfucker, yo. But nah, though, like that shit. But anyway, back to the story, yo. A jerk chicken plate used to be the curry chicken used to be $12, $13. That shit is $15 and $20 now.
Bro, look, nigga. I went to the last day of Rum Punch, bro. I went to that shit, bro.
Gee.
I got a jerk chicken plate, bro. 20. That bitch was $28.
$28?
Bro, on God, I was so
not even the baby 20s, not even the 22, 23.
20. Because I added mac and cheese, bro. Because I wanted to. It only came with one side. I added the mac. I gotta get it.
If you're a real Jamaican food connoisseur, you know the curry chicken and jerk chicken. That's like the lowest shit.
That's the lowest shit. I ain't get no ox. When I got the ox, okay, 28. That's cool. That bitch probably a good $40.
Yo, oxtails is $37 now. Like after tax, yes, $40.
Inflation is crazy, and they won't even say that we're in a recession. We've been in a recession since the end of 2021.
Bro, I was so fucked up though. I needed to get that shit though.
We're in a recession and depression.
I mean 2022. You said what?
I said we're in a recession and depression.
And too,
like it's literally giving Great Depression.
And it wasn't even like too when you get the Caribbean food, bro. Like your plate be
heavy,
which wasn't even like what I'm saying.
Like you was light, like me.
Like I was able to finish that shit right there. Like I never am able to finish.
That's crazy.
Any type of Jamaican tray, I get right there in that middle.
They're stingy with it now.
You eat one little wing, couple ox.
It was light if you ate it right there.
Yeah, bro. It was light. 28.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy. Yeah,
inflation is definitely crazy.
So you celebrate Kwanzaa?
Yes.
You get more gifts on Kwanzaa anyway.
Speak on it.
Speak on it? Speak on Kwanzaa?
Yeah, give niggas a
Well, I'm really just getting into it. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and flodge on live television. But I, like 2 years ago is when I started actively celebrating it. My brother Nerissa, shout out my brother Nerissa. And his girlfriend Imani.
I love them, man.
Yeah, they're my motherfucking people. They did some Kwanzaa celebrations at their house, specifically for Kuji Chagalia. That's the second day of Kwanzaa, and I can't even remember the fucking meaning of it. But just being mindful enough to know another tradition and being mindful enough to like give thanks in the name of said day. But this year, I want to like fully immerse myself in celebrating it, like with the candles, with the rituals, involving my ancestors, like that whole nine. I just really didn't tap into it that deeply this year.
Type shit. Yeah.
I really had an energy. But yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I never really knew the history of Kwanzaa.
I know it's black.
Most I learned about Kwanzaa was from that Boondocks episode.
Mine was the Proud Family episode, G. Y'all remember with the fucking fruitcake? And they had the homeless family, G?
Well, you see, that was just two good examples of why you need to throw some good shit in some cartoons and shit like that.
And you said the Everybody Hates Chris episode?
No, Boondocks.
The Everybody That Hates Chris episode be in my head.
I remember that. No, I remember that one too, actually.
It's 7 days of Kwanzaa, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it ends on the 1st.
I used to know a little bit more about it. I don't really associate with holidays like that in general.
I just say them because they're words that we got to use. That's how I look at so much shit. Like, Like it's the holiday.
Semantics.
Like it's the. All right, it's Chris. This the time, but
because you know a lot of this shit got sick meanings behind it.
Yeah, like I'm not standing behind
Thanksgiving.
That.
All of these holidays are fucking really honestly molded after massacres,
genocide, capitalism.
Like,
where are the effects?
So it's like for real, when you really be looking into it, it's like it really ain't that deep. But I'll always take an excuse to experience and appreciate time with my loved ones or type shit. So whatever we got to do to get that, because you know the world don't ever stop. So when you do get those few days, whether you indulge in it or not, take that time and use it wisely to spend it with people you love, like regardless of religion or holiday beliefs, etc.
Feel that.
What's some of the topics we got today, man? Getting the people right.
Well, you know,
girl.
We're gonna get into one really later. I'm pretty sure we all want to get into that one later.
What, Katt Williams and Shannon?
Because he was letting that motherfucking chopper
sing like Mariah
He was letting that bitch hit,
and I believe him. I believe him.
As you should. I didn't see much from it. But I just saw like little clips, but I didn't get the like full gist of the interview.
You know what's crazy though?
It's a lot.
I wanted to talk about like, you know, we were just in the car on the way here, and it was a song that came on in it, and it just was like, to me, it was kind of just like mind opening, and just kind of proves the point that we were talking about overall, just between about one specific artist and his struggles and his mental health. We was listening to what's the name by Tyler the Creator. You know what I'm saying?
What song was it?
The one with YoungBoy in it.
What's your name?
Like that's a great collab that was so unexpected. Like, and that just goes to show Tyler's range too and his whole thought process. Like he's literally a genius.
We can get into that.
To me, that also shows that YoungBoy is actually truly a real generation star in the industry if focused and surrounded by the right entities. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a collab that's
yours.
That can't be me. My shit always on silent.
My shit on silent.
I promise y'all
it could be the other room. But it just goes to show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, to me, seeing that collab, it's like that shit makes a lot of sense based off of who they are as individuals. I could see YoungBoy actually fucking with Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Because they got that weirdo / outcast vibe about him. You know, one's just a little more gangster than the other, but same concept. I just was just fucking with that, and I'm just like, damn. I feel like maybe if he kind of veers and stays more towards like this lane, I feel like he could definitely continue on his triumph. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just turning that.
Wait, what lane? Continue on what lane?
Just the lane of being like
because you know he's dropped a lot of projects in the last year.
He's the number one artist.
I know, bro. We know he has the fan bases that when he drops, he's gonna do numbers. But we're talking about like the actual, like his last project, he actually did have some hidden gems on there. But we're talking about like getting back to that whole, like when everything he was dropping, like the whole tape, start to finish, you was rocking out. Like getting back to that.
I mean, I feel like that goes to what you say though. Like when he get off house arrest though.
Yeah, he's close to it actually. You know what I'm saying?
Is he on house arrest for beating his baby mama?
No, he did that on house arrest.
I don't think he got her beat up, but I mean, I guess it's the same thing. He had the other
he got them beat up.
The other girlfriends. He didn't beat her up, but I'm saying like he got the other women in the house to beat the baby mama.
That's getting her beat up.
Black man
she said he beat her up.
Oh,
I was like, technically he did beat her up.
I mean, he did beat someone physically. But I mean, you know what?
When?
Oh wait, no. I forgot we're on live. Let's cut that.
No, who did he beat
I honestly don't.
Like recently.
No,
I know he's done some wild things.
Talking about some recently in the past year. Who did he put his hands on?
Because I'm like, he's on house arrest. So
is he beating the abuse allegations?
But I'm saying, if he crashed out like that, that would definitely be grounds of violation of his house arrest. He would send that nigga back up the road. So I don't know.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put the DV charges on him.
No, that's a good chance.
I mean, I mean, it was really clear some years ago.
Oh, it was?
Absolutely. Like 2016. Dang. It was very clear that he was being abusive to his baby mother.
Oh, shit.
I mean, yes.
Like hands on her.
Well, been
but all of these niggas is abusive.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
One thing that
I seen a video today of a girl beating the shit out of her nigga, though. I ain't gonna lie.
The shit I showed you?
Yeah.
I mean,
that looked like some dominatrix shit, though. Like, it was like on some... She kept making this nigga say a code word and then just kept punching him.
That's hard.
Huh?
I said that's hard.
Yeah,
wait, if I'm right here,
no,
is it
that's
still
fucking weird.
I mean, like what you hear,
because it's hard for me to sit like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, just talk louder. That's it. It was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I guess grab the jump a little bit. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because you don't got the extended joint like we do.
It's not even all that. It's the.
You know what I'm saying? Like our shit could come out though.
Yeah, and I can't pull my body any closer.
But nah, you really straight.
You really do be straight.
Okay. Yeah. I was whispering that whole first John.
Like
I thought
right
that
there,
I was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But
where's we at with it?
We was talking how motherfuckers. Oh, that's the point I was gonna make. Somebody made this point, and it was like everybody keep telling women to get with a rich nigga, but they really need to get with an educated man, because an educated man is going to allow, like, everything is going to follow after that. But when he's uneducated and he feels inferior, he's going to make himself superior in other areas, i.e. abuse, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, etc.
So what is an educated man? An
educated man is and
I don't say that to be condescending.
No, I know. No, like let's emotionally aware and intelligent. A man who actually has plans and goals for themselves that are realistic and reasonable. A man that feels secure in his place as a man, whatever he defines that to be. But it usually is defined by society as being the caretaker, the provider, because when men aren't secure in that, they turn ugly. It turns real bad. It turns, I'm taking my anger out on you because I can't be the man that I think that I need to be type shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make myself superior because in the ways that I should be, I'm not type shit.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, that's facts. Like, I don't know why women be thinking rich niggas is just... Like, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, oh, yeah, I'm just giving me a rich nigga. Like, rich niggas don't cheat, do this, beat you, whoop, all that.
Like, I feel like this is to sound crazy, but, like, for me, like, ideally, like, I see marriage in my future. Mm-hmm. But, you know, once I reach a certain pinnacle of success, I don't think I would really be swayed for building anything personal with anybody that comes in that new life. I would probably spin around on somebody that, or somebody that I'm dating now, or that I've dated in the past that was there that I feel a lot more comfortable with, because you were there in stages of my life when I didn't really have much, and I just don't have the trust capacity with the way that.
But what if they look at you like a lick?
The way this new generation, huh?
So what if they look at you like a lick now too, though? Because you know, like, when,
it's
when you
like
get the money, that's going to change them. They might,
but no, not really, because you know, bro, like a person that did shit for you authentically, bro, you know the difference, bro. Like when I'm talking about, like when I had a car, when I was walking, it was never a bum, but like when I didn't have certain tangibles that society would deem a man or shit like that, like, and they just do things for you off the humble that you didn't have to ask for, and they still check in on you periodically just to make sure your well-being, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you post something nice or not, like, you don't have to post shit. They still reach out. Like, those are genuine people. And I'm not just talking about companionship. I'm just talking about, you can tell, and I just feel like, even still, yes, that is a very good chance that could happen. But I would feel like that is least than something newer. Unless, like, you know, you would have to find somebody maybe in the same. I
feel like once you get to that level in general, right, you're playing a risky game.
But then again, too, you know, but all I see is with the rich, wealth, high class is just a rotating circle of the same dating pool. Everyone, just especially in the industry that we're in, everybody just recycles each other, bro. I'm not interested in that.
I mean, it's like
you know what I'm saying?
It's like high school though.
Yeah, that's not that. What the fuck is the point of that? That's weird, bro.
No, I'm saying you can get your own joint. Niggas I'm just saying as far as the rap world, it's like a community like high school is.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I would probably like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Not saying that it couldn't happen, but shit, I don't really have no.
I feel like
I don't feel like I could get swindled. You know, may I want to. Like, if I was single and super rich, like, would I want to hit some shit? Yeah, probably. I'm a nigga. Like, but actually, like, build a real, genuine connection.
When it come to what you were saying about, you know, the ones that was looking out for you when you was walking and shit, like, those jumps, I always said, like, when I get up, like, you know, I'm gonna throw them something for looking out. But, like, that's it, though. Like, we not, like, you still fuck me over. So. But
in a sense, though, like, you saying that now, but you have somebody currently.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
No, I was thinking
that's here for you now before you go. So she does fit in that parameter. Like, so like you don't even have to look. You got it. I'm saying
before that, like in general, I was always like, yo, when I get up, like it's certain people, like you say, like, damn, she really looked out type shit. Like I'll make sure when I get up, like she's straight type shit. But like, I'm not going back to like. I feel like once you enter that new level, like you say, new people and shit, the old people, like I feel like that's both risky. Like. I really just gotta
like just backtracking.
Yeah, like
I mean, it depends.
Vibe too. People can have vendettas and shit.
I just feel like though because like to me it's weird to tell somebody you loved them once upon a time, and you know what I'm saying. It's still not love. Doesn't just stop if the relationship concludes. Like that's not real love. You never loved that person because I can still have a genuine friendship with somebody I've dated and not interfere with their personal relationship or anything else like that, be a threat to anything else like that got going on because we once shared a real bond. So just because I'm not in love with you no more don't mean I don't love you and I don't still want to see you succeed and things of that nature. And if you date authentically and you happen to have past relationships with genuine people, it's not asinine to think that there are some people that still have genuine connections. And it was just like, in this moment, we knew we weren't right for each other just based off of where you was at, where I was at. It's not that it was abusive, it was toxic, it wasn't loving. It's just situational.
But what if it isn't like that? All right, what if it is abusive?
So then if it's abusive, that's stupid. Then like, I don't want to talk about shit that's the obvious. Like, if shit is abusive, why would you spin back to something that's negligent?
Not in the context of spinning back. Not in the context of spinning back. Not in the context of spinning back. Just in the context of loving someone once. Your statement was, once you love someone once, that love is still existing there. And I let you talk, and you said your points, and you're like, it don't even always got to be that. But what I'm saying is, in those spaces where it was abuse, where it was these things, and I was thinking this when we was talking about this shit the other day, that love can very well dwindle. Yes, I loved you, but you'll be my ass for 2 years. Actually, I hate you now. That's a possibility, and that's real shit.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect you to still have love for. I'm talking. The points that I given were the only points that like. Those things are not even. I would have said that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking to things that
you're only speaking don't make sense. Those parameters.
I'm only speaking within those parameters of possibilities.
But I was going to say though,
even though you're not wrong, like I would hope that no one goes back to.
I didn't know you were only speaking within those parameters. I thought that was just your point.
Someone in the comments said, "Papa Hodge, shout out Hodge." She said, "You got to love someone to genuinely want good for them." I mean, if you genuinely want good, there's some form of love in that. Like you don't. Like there's so many parameters of love. Like no one even knows the real definition.
But there's difference, you know, obviously in love and in love type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like if you a genuine person, I fuck with you. I got love for you. Like that's why you cannot talk to somebody for years, and if something bad or tragic happens to them, you feel it. It hurts. You start to reminisce. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of love. If you didn't have no type of love for that person, I'm pretty sure that thing wouldn't affect you like that.
Yeah.
But I can look at people like on some I got love for you, but like I got love for a lot of people. So like not even on no funny shit, but it really don't mean shit.
Yeah. Like let me give you a prime example, bro. Like you know, most people know the situation that I went through. You know, I'm not really gonna get into details, but there was boundaries crossed, and like I put it like this. My love for you didn't stop based off of the dumb shit that you did to ruin or destroy the foundation of the friendship, the brotherhood, or the bond that we had. But it was enough to understand that it will always have to be from a distance, and I can never allow you back in that same circumference. You know, like I'm not put on this earth to hold vengeance and have envy towards you. If whatever you did, you know, you're giving another, that's cool. I hope that you go and you take advantage of all new opportunities to change your life for you. I don't want you to do anything for me. I'm good with where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad. I wish you the ultimate success. Still got love for you because that don't fade. It's years. It's history. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't just fade away with no matter how traumatic somebody does something, if it's real love. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's
you're
what I'm
arguing
saying.
Against the point that I just made about when there's abuse in the mix. Basically, you're saying no matter how bad the shit got, if it's real love, that love is going to exist forever.
But it doesn't mean you have to. I'm not, just because it exists doesn't mean you have to act and engage with it.
Yeah,
that's
but what
I'm
if
saying,
it doesn't exist?
If it doesn't,
that love can absolutely disappear.
It can fade, probably, maybe so. I don't know. In my experience, that's how I kind of connected, and that's how I figure out who or what people ever meant to me and shit like that, based off my experience. You know what I'm saying? I guess love can fade. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like too, you were never in love, because a person that loves you is not gonna beat you the fuck up. Well, that's not love. Well, bro. Talking about different. That's not love. Anyway, you were never in love. You were in a fallacy.
But it sounds like we talking about different levels and types of love though, because you just gave an example of like your friend. I'm in the mindset of like relationship type love.
Well, I was just giving it just an example, because love is not just synonymous to just being in a relationship.
But that's a
with
different type
else.
of. But that's a different type of love that you'll hold on to.
But love is, as I said, there's many parameters of love though. So it means it doesn't just have to consist of this one thing. But like you were saying, like, and I hate that people feel this way, but in things in those situations, like, that's not love. Like, that's not love. Love isn't always good. And there's struggles and there's things that you have to overcome to it, but someone like purposely and like maliciously bringing harm to you is not love. It's just a fallacy and a facade that you're under until you break that spell. You know what I'm saying? So in a minute, in a moment, I would like to argue that once you do get out of that spell, you're able to identify, like, that's why you're able to no longer love that person, because you identify with the fact that this wasn't a genuine love. This was toxic as fuck. You wanted to hurt me.
Okay, gang.
Yeah.
It's like your shit.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, don't beat nobody up.
Well, yeah, you know, and this is all just different perspectives. You know, you got to do, at the end of the day, everybody do what works for you, and that's all you can really do.
Shit, like, don't say that.
Take bits and advices and pieces and do your own homework, and then figure out
literally
how to apply it to yourself
and leave what don't. That's with everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally that.
Like, I ain't no fucking guru. Ain't no guide to this. I be fucking up. I make mistakes. I be blind sometimes, and that's one thing people can't come to terms with and be accountable with, is that they fuck up. Like, I'd have been wrong. I didn't stayed around and ignored red flags when I knew this shit wasn't good for me.
Haven't we?
And then want to be sad and mad at the world. Like, I got done dirty when I identified the problem a long time ago, and I just chose to see the better good. And there's good and bad of that, because some people do change it, and some people take that shit and run with it because they think you green.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm an Aquarius, so like I'm an extremist. So when it come to red flags, nigga, I throw them bitches like football challenges, nigga. Like, as soon as I see one, nigga, that shit over with. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't really play with red flags. Like,
do you think you have red flags?
Yeah.
And you don't want nobody to throw you.
But the way that, like, I feel like I have red flags, but like the way that I move, you'll be like, oh, that's just him. Type shit.
Why can't it just be
manipulative?
Her?
That's a little narcissistic.
Yeah, so you're like, I have my red flags, but when they see my red flags, it's not going to be a red flag. It's just going to be like, oh, that's what it is.
Nigga said,
what?
I'm a narcissist.
No. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I was gonna say like, there's certain, but I do that with people too though. Like, I do that, like, it's certain red flags that I'd be like, that you got people, I'll be like, okay, is that a red flag or is that really them? But it's certain ones I'd be like, no, that's a red flag.
What do you mean? Is it a red flag or is it them? It can be them and be a red flag for you.
Yeah, no, but if it's them and it's a red flag for me, then that's okay. That's a red flag. Mm-hmm. Period.
So what does it look like for like it to almost be a red flag? But it's like no, it's actually not a red flag. It goes under the column of it just being them. Like what does that look like in real time?
Okay, boom. Let's see. All right, let me think of one. All right, so they associate sometimes people who overly talk as being liars, right? So a girl could just be hella talking my head off at first. And I'm like, this bitch lying. And then as I'm hanging out with her, I'm like, oh no, she really just a conversationalist. Like this the type of shit she like to be on. Like this bitch just like to talk type shit, like about different shit. And I fuck with that. Okay, cool. She not on some, she always trying to finesse and just like talk, not really saying nothing type shit. Mm-hmm. Like something like that. That's like a light example of it, I guess you could say type shit. Like
okay, that's a light.
Something light.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like, or I'll give you another one. I'll give you one that's kind of big type shit. Like let's just say you talking to her shorty, she fine. She posts all her pictures she posts on Instagram.
She
niggas under that jump type shit. Like you feel me? And you like, damn, like she fucking with niggas type shit. Red flag. Like she be liking.
But red flag on the play for you, sir.
No. But I'm saying if somebody looked at it like that, I'm saying and then you was like, oh no, she's just lit on the gram type shit. Like
I feel like. I feel like but then there's also too like a distinct line between like things you dislike personally and what are actually red flags.
I feel like red flags,
are
special because they can be objective and subjective.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting into an argument with a guy that I'm dating and he punches my door. That's an objective red flag. Yeah. That this is aggression and you damn near wanted to hit me. So absolutely not. But then some red flags is like, oh, for me specifically, I care about somebody being compassionate enough to know that I can't listen to multiple sounds at once. But every time they come in my house, they always playing their music out loud and get an attitude with me when I tell them not to. For someone, that could be like, oh, it's whatever. For you, it could be a red flag because it could mean something different. It's subjective and subjective, but
it's a question for you in the chat, Drews.
What they said?
They said, ask him, does he believe in pointing out a quote unquote red flag and communicating about potentially adjusting to his partner? Communicating about it for both parties to potentially adjust to the red flag?
No, that's molding, according to my sis Leah.
Wait. Say that shit again.
So he says,
that's a lot of words.
Ask him. Does he believe in pointing out a red flag and communicating about it for both parties to potentially adjust the quote unquote red flag?
That is actually no. It's a thin line between molding and actually speaking up about what is a non-negotiable for you, or speaking up if it depends on the context. If y'all fuck with each other, right, and you see a red flag of theirs,
type shit,
it's absolutely should be a safe space to be like, hey, I noticed that you do this, and this is something that doesn't really sit well with me.
Yeah,
and damn, I'm trying to figure out what that thin line is between molding someone and just sharing what won't work for you.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's what it is. It depends on the person. It depends on what they're willing to change.
Type shit.
If they're not willing to change and you're steady forcing it, you're now forcing them to mold into something that they don't want to be. But if you bring up something and they can notice how impactful it is to you and they care about you enough to shift it, then that's a
type shit.
That's a give and take.
Nah.
So it really just depends on the person.
Yeah, that's facts. And also too, like, to that question, like, I mean, I know red flag is, like a slang term and nowadays or whatever, but like I look at red flag as like you said, like there's objective Jones, like that's like a clearly this is, and then there's shit we can talk about. So when it comes to like shit we can talk about, like she said, I'm gonna talk about that. Like, but red flags, like I say, I'm not. That's me personally, though. I'm kind of like an extremist, like I said. Like, if I see a red flag, like I'm gonna talk to you about it while I'm telling you, like, why this shit, like, finna be over with.
Like, finna be over with?
But I have a large, what's it called? Like,
you the fastest cut off for I know. He gets around, he don't play.
No, I have a high tolerance for, like, bullshit though.
Okay.
The Hodge
because I'm chill, like so I don't, I let a lot of shit slide. So that's what I'm saying. If I see a red flag, it's like, all right, now you playing with me.
Hodge said, I think the thin line comes in repeating yourself. We shouldn't have to communicate on the same subject 3 times.
Context.
For
Some niggas
context.
are literally autistic. They have ADHD. Some niggas literally neuropathical waves in their brains may not allow just 3 times for that shit to set in. And
Or,
it may not have an impact on how they feel about you. Context is important. You got to know your person.
Yeah. Well, they just face a lot of systematic issues as a black man, and just got a lot on their mind.
And can be autistic.
Yeah, nah, facts.
A lot of these motherfuckers need to actually go see a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
I think we all do.
Motherfuckers is walking around with a whole boatload of flavors of disabilities.
Yeah, but I feel like too, I don't even want to like associate it necessarily with it is disabilities, but I don't want to like, it's such a negative connotation.
See, take the emotion out of it. Just let it be what it is.
But you gotta put it in terms where niggas would want to embrace that. Like, cause when you say disability, it's not, no nigga is gonna ever want to, no thorough nigga is ever gonna want to accept the fact that
they have a disability.
Like, that just seems so disheartening.
Okay, well, how about we say it like
something
this?
that you can't overcome. But
let's say it like this, right? There are things that are going on in your brain that is making your life 10 times harder than what it has to be. Let's get that fixed, boo.
Facts.
Whether that's through medication, whether that's through holistic healing, but you want to know why you can't emotionally regulate and why you get so fucking pissed off and on 10 when someone just cuts you off and you have nowhere to be? Mm-hmm. Maybe you lack emotional regulation. That may or may not be a disability, but you also wonder why you can't, like a nigga like me, I cannot sit in my car, listen to music, be anywhere listening to something and hear something on the side. That's why in the car I'm like, G, cut your sound off. It's music playing and this is nails on a chalkboard. It's giving autism. It's giving, there's some things going on that's making this shit harder than what it has to be. And a lot of these niggas be living life harder than what it has to be, and then they just suppress it with drugs and alcohol.
That's
you know what's so crazy? It's so crazy because I think this might be the nigga in me, because it's like
please don't say no ignorant shit. God.
I'm not about to say no ignorant shit. I'm about to just say back to you the thing that you did in the car. I didn't even, like, I heard it, but I didn't even notice it for real. Like, I was like, who's she talking to? Like, but not like on some like, who the fuck is she talking to? But I'm genuinely like, like just on some nigga shit. Like, well, she just, I don't know whatever. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, because I think she thought it was my phone.
I did, and so I said it to him, and then when I realized it was your phone, I said, cut that shit up. And I reached back to your ass, and you didn't cut it off right then, but you cut it off maybe like 10 seconds later, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let the nigga breathe.
Cause on God, cause I was like, I was high, I was in my own zone. I'm like, I don't even know what she's talking about.
It's so hard.
I didn't even hear
communicating.
I didn't even hear. But the thing is,
I wonder.
All I really heard was the music in the car. I could barely hear the shit I'm listening to.
Gee, that shit.
I'm like, this shit low as fuck. Like, I was like, it can't be me.
I
wonder. I'm like, it had to be Juice.
I don't like, not even on no funny shit, but I want to find like my disability.
Yeah.
Like what that is for you. Like, I wonder like what's my like. I know I gotta just think of like real hard, like what the fuck really gets under like my skin. Like,
some stuff could be conscious and subconscious though.
Yeah.
And that's why I take a professional. Like, I've gone to psychiatrists, psychologists. I've been in therapy for 4 years. Yeah. So it's like I've been able to uncover it by diving deeper with someone who has gone to school for this shit.
Did it get worse as you get older?
Has it gotten worse? Yes and no.
Isn't it? Doesn't it vary for certain like different people and shit?
Autism?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, it's
a big ass spectrum, like a huge.
Because some niggas get smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter.
No, a lot of autism people are smarter than your average person. And I think it's just their social awareness and their social cues are off. So motherfuckers looking at them like, oh, this bitch weird. Like, it's a lot of people in this world who just think I'm a weird bitch because I was a little off and I was probably just overstimulated and just needed to sit my ass in the fucking corner somewhere. You know, like it just
And I feel like too, I think it's part of like your upbringing too. I feel like, I don't know, when you grow up around a lot of loud noise and a lot of shit that's just chaotic,
no, it's not even.
I don't know. Like, well, to me,
it's my upbringing.
I be comfortable and just I can focus with a lot of shit going on around me.
It's not upbringing. My household is loud. Everyone screams to the top of their lungs. Everyone stuffs around. It's a loud house. That's why I do barely go home.
Like I could read and listen to the radio. Like, you know, niggas can't do that. Like
absolutely.
I can focus if I want to focus.
No, I
on
literally
something,
like how I edit my videos. Like I always have a podcast playing in the background, and my ear and I have earphones and listening to the music from the music video. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just have good selective hearing.
That's good. I wish I could.
Yeah.
It would make my life.
I was gonna say to what you were saying and how you was raised to what she was saying about she was like, you know why niggas don't know how to handle their emotions, and I was gonna say because they was raised by single mothers. But
I can argue that even when the man is in
not
the
like
house,
it's the mother's fault, but like it's like a lot of these young niggas who have like just terrible like emotional fucking skills and just coping skills and patience and just want to snap and yell and argue. Like I'll be like, yeah, I can tell what type of mom you had.
And funny enough, I mean, shit, I can argue that it don't matter who in your household. I think it's generational and I think it's cultural. Just quite literally. Yeah. We weren't honestly taught to be more emotionally regulated just because of the place that we've had to take as Black people in this world. There was never really space. There's no space for us to even sit and talk about what's wrong with us because niggas need to get up and get to it because everything is stacked the fuck against us. So I really feel like it's less about who's raising you in your household and just about the fact that this is a piece of the pie that was dealt to us based on where we are in this society. Now, there are Black families that do have a better hold on their emotional regulation, but is that something that's consistent across our culture? Absolutely not.
Y'all believe in whoopings?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Nah, I believe in wait, like no, here's the thing. I don't believe in whoopings, but I believe whoopings can teach a lesson. Like if that makes sense, type
I
shit. Like
too.
That's all.
Like, you know, like, you don't.
Like, I don't think you should whoop a kid to teach them a lesson, but I think that that's just another form of discipline. That's not the best form to use, but
like it's not fucking slavery.
No, it literally is.
No,
we've been taught as a people.
From that, yeah.
We've been taught as a people to read and read.
Look at these kids.
No. Let me fucking talk.
I'm sorry, these kids.
I understand what you're saying, but yes, it leads back to slavery. We've been taught as a people to reinforce lessons through physical harm.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I ain't gonna lie.
That's 1 + 1 equals 2.
I'm pretty sure before we was enslaved. I'm pretty sure before we was enslaved, niggas was still getting disciplined. I don't want to hear that.
Discipline, yes, but beat to that, not beat like that. No, that's not something that is.
It's actually a good argument. I never really heard that.
I get what you're saying because, like, if we think about like in nature and stuff like that, like discipline, yes, but just like physical beatings to the caliber in which we do, absolutely not.
I don't know. My mama ain't never beat my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Cause look at these kids. Like,
that's fine.
Look at the kids today, bro.
We can look at the kids.
You could argue and say if these niggas had more whoopings, they wouldn't be disrespecting and hurting elders and doing all this other crazy shit. Nobody ever punched them in their face, whether it's been in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never get put in a place to have respect. That's why they running around here acting like that.
The ultimate,
to have the ultimate respect. Don't respect authority or nothing, bro, because they ain't never been disciplined.
So
bro.
You're saying that you cannot teach discipline and respect without hitting?
No.
You can.
In plain terms.
I said
yes,
you can.
I'm saying you can,
yes.
but I'm saying in extreme, in certain circumstances, there may have to. You may have to do have to go to that extreme. And now I'm not saying go and just wild the fuck out and do some shit, but you may have to, like, say you are a parent and you have a boy, they grow up, you have a big child, because it's an adolescent, he feels this shit. He might try you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a male thing. It's even in the jungle or whatever. We're animals, you know? Nigga gonna put his chest out. He not gonna respect you unless you remind him why you his daddy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like no daddy shit like on no master, but it's just like it's a respect thing. It's a testosterone. I'm at least speaking towards men. You know what I'm saying? I can't see myself like I wouldn't hit my baby girl.
And like, I was also gonna say you can for sure teach it without it, like, because originally what I was saying was I don't agree with whippings, but that is that's like the lowest form of discipline. Yeah, like shit. Like I think that can be a form, but it's not the one you should choose.
Yeah, you know, but if you have an open forum, I feel like, you know, I would like if I have kids one day, I want to create a dynamic where it doesn't even ever have to get to that extreme. But I feel like in some circumstances, you need to whoop your fucking child because they're wilding.
I ain't gonna lie though, like some of the mental shit though, I'm gonna be on, because I ain't really trying to whip my kid either, for real, honestly. But like the mental shit though, oh my god.
Yeah. What do you mean by the mental shit?
Like I'm saying like I'm saying like to discipline them. Like it's gonna be mental shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wasn't being smart. I was really trying
Wait, but hold on. What y'all think about this? I said this on the radio jump for the last jump. Yeah, type shit. What you think about this?
That's the type of discipline that I do.
What you think about this, Lee?
Man can't some burpees.
What you think about, like, all right, let's just say your kid did something to the magnitude of where they could have went to jail, but luckily they didn't go, right? I said when they do shit to that level, you basically, I'm gonna simulate jail in the bathroom. You gonna get 3 meals a day, like it's not no like
you
neglect.
Are
but I'm asking though, is that crazy? Like if I was like, yo, spend 20 or 2 days in the bathroom in my room, like, you know, when we go, so ain't no sneaking out, nigga. We in this bitch for 24 hours. You gonna have 2 books in there.
Yeah,
2 days.
Wait,
like,
this reminds me.
I'm gonna pull the mattress in there. And like, what's wrong with that? Like, you're gonna actually get a good meal. That's what's gonna be to fuck you up. Like, you're gonna get a good ass meal.
But you're in jail, nigga. Under the jail. This reminds me of the Loaded Squad episode. He said, it smelled like bitch in here. Why you got necklace?
Is that crazy? Like, you think you can go to CPS?
Because it's like Beyond Scared Straight.
It's giving Beyond Scared Shade. Why it smell like bitch in here? I don't know.
Now, if you start getting crazy and you build a cellar downstairs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you get a little, like, it's concrete floor and some shit. Like, all right.
That actually happened in real life.
I know. Like, wait, hold on.
Shit was crazy, huh?
To you?
Hell.
Okay, all right. Hold on. We almost had to have an interview.
Oh my god!
I just look at it like, yo, niggas get
oh my god,
niggas on some Harry Potter shit.
That just hurt.
They having in real life. I'm like, hold on.
No, this man basically locked his daughter in the basement for 12 years, and he was raping her, and she had like 4 kids by him.
That shit was disgusting.
It was real life. The family never knew where she was, even though she was right downstairs in the basement.
That sounds like that shit from The Shy.
They thought she ran away.
Type shit with track coach.
Type shit. But yeah, I don't know what I'd do with my kid if they ended up almost going. I have no idea because I'm not a fucking parent. But one thing I can say is it's not easy to gentle parent a child that grew up in a toxic environment. If you're taking them from getting their ass beat, getting yelled at, and now you're trying to talk to them like this, it's bullshit. It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not gonna
you know
work.
what I'm saying? So it really comes down to setting a good foundation and a level of trust. Like, I've seen gentle parenting go so well. The kids trust and respect their parents so much because of the trust and respect that their parents give to them. Causing them to not overdo their part on some dumb shit trying to test their mama gangster. No, I respect you too much, ma, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the foundation that we've created. And that's based off of holistic loving, not fucking beating your ass when some shit go wrong.
Right.
That's that.
Shit. But also, too, though, like, on some shit, all right, there was one time where I deserved the ass whooping. All right, so, but I deserve the ass whooping from the perspective of if this was true. I didn't do it though. let me say that first. But like, it's certain shit because I just listened to what you said, and that, like, that's true. And like, but like on some shit, my mom, there was times where like I feel like when she heard that, like she had the instance was like, no, I have to go violent because all right, I'm gonna tell the instance. Basically, I had got suspended for spitting on a girl, but I didn't actually spit on her. I was like, we was playing around and I was going, and she ran into it. Like her friend came and convinced her to go tell that I did it on purpose. Like it wasn't even like that. Like we was actually crushing on each other type shit. Anyway. So yeah, so when my mom get the call, she's getting the call that your son just spit on a girl. What? My mom like is, you know, from the trenches. So there ain't no gentle way to go about that. And she's a woman. Yeah. So I feel like to set the standard that she don't want no men out here doing this to women, like she has to go to the level of I have to whoop this nigga ass.
I mean, yo, literally, I had some shit like that in the neighborhood one day, bro. The girl, bro, she rode over my foot with her bike and was fucking laughing. So I took the orange juice and I like her bottle. I took the orange juice and I poured that shit in her hair.
Yo, badass.
And then like she went into the house crying, and her mom and my mom was cool. So got my ass beat for that. Yeah. But rightfully so.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like certain shit.
You don't do that to no girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I learned.
And a girl got to show you that while she still can.
And I just learned from right there at a young age, a girl ever do anything to me, I'm just going to get my sisters. Like, I'm not going to do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I realized right there that you can't just. No matter what they do, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she had natural hair. Like, she didn't have no weave in. She had her
hair.
Leon.
I'm old
Leon.
So what was her name?
Leon.
You talking about dark shorty, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, she was brown. She had my complexion.
Nah, I remember that name.
Leon. That's funny. Yeah, that shit was. So
let's get into this news, man. There's been a lot of shit going on since we've been. Y'all, what y'all want to start with?
Let's see.
We're gonna start with the most recent, Katt Williams. We're gonna go with Blueface. Upset. Cardi got the update.
This is my least favorite part.
You see you want to get him the update on the Thug trial?
Upset. Cardi got the update. What is the update on his trial?
Well, I just know that that's apparently the co-founder took the stand.
Yeah, but like it's been a lot of confusion with that because like I don't think he's snitching.
Y'all talking about Thug?
No, Thug's case. But the co-founder was on the stand or whatever, and like he acting like he answering their questions, but he acting stupid. So it's like I feel like it's one of those he's there so he don't get arrested, but he also like not trying to snitch, like type shit. Like listen to this. Like he acting like like he answering their questions. Hold up, pause that juice. So this was them asking him, what do he call Young Thug?
My brother. Bruh.
Jeffrey.
I don't know. I don't feel like I call him Young Thug. That's for like people don't know him. I call him brother, my brother. That's how I refer to him. Bro, my brother. I call him bro, my brother.
You see what I'm saying? So people like, cause you know a lot of street niggas will feel like if you take the stand off top, you nigga. But I mean, from what I'm hearing from this nigga, it sounds like he just.
Yeah, no, I feel like never mind. I'm always gonna try to take this shit too deep. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
How you feel?
I just feel like the culture.
You to do the most.
I feel like the culture surrounding around like black men in courtrooms is very toxic. Like how you just said, if you take the stand automatically, you're snitching. And it's like, or you can do that shit strategically and stay out of jail.
I've always said that.
Like, maybe? Yeah, no. And I feel like that fear of how you're going to be looked at from your peers stops motherfuckers from making smart decisions for themselves and their families.
So you're saying snitch?
No.
And you know it's bad. And look, she right because look,
no.
you know it's crazy because when they're bringing up these terms in court, like they. You see what I'm saying? They playing with us now.
You're not teaching them to be responsible.
But I'm aware of.
They say it don't mean nothing to me, but
the time that you.
Exactly, sis. We did it. We hear Mama.
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the time.
To me, I just feel like they just doing anything. Like they dragging really. The shit out there. Like,
they're really doing.
Thug is gonna come home, bro.
This is a RICO case, right?
A state
RICO.
They hit that nigga with the James St. Patrick.
State RICO.
They I heard was actually. Is he like a serial killer, y'all? Real life?
Who?
Thug. When the case came out, they said that nigga was like.
To me, a serial look.
He was one of them niggas to be making sure niggas end up not alive.
This is my thing.
At a very high rate.
Let's say hypothetically that is the case. Let's say said individuals aren't good people themselves. It's not condoning any type of negligent or violent behavior, but a war involves people on both sides with the same ideology and strategy. So if it's not you,
if he a serial killer, then
them.
George Bush,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like serial killers are people that intentionally harm innocent and people not capable of defending themselves and going on like a mass streak. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it has to do with if they can defend themselves or not.
Like no, but that's how I literally a nigga who.
There's some serial killers who kill some niggas.
There are, but on the same token, like when you in the streets, like that's a whole.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
like,
even if a nigga has 6 bodies, like if he has it in the streets through gang politics or some shit like that, is he technically? In definition, is he a serial killer? Yes,
he is a serial killer.
Do I look at him as that? I look at him as just them
street nigga
doing what they do in war. It's war. It's not they because the 6 niggas that he killed.
I get what you're saying.
Could have very well been about to kill him. Would have killed them if they caught him.
With the King Von jump, they really broke it down all the way to like, if all his body's true, he's actually a serial killer based off like the definition and everything that needs to line up for like you to fall under that type shit.
No, niggas definitely.
Yeah, it's like based off of like you could say like bodies, but I'm talking about like the reason behind it.
Yeah.
Makes
like you know what I'm saying? Like he's catching hella shit, but none of these people when you in the streets, you're not innocent. Yeah. I'm gonna just put it like that. Yeah, I'm not saying anything, and nobody deserves any type of thing. But when you live a certain lifestyle, you are not innocent. Like it's always fair. Like that's just how I'm gonna put it. Like
that'll be my line for it too. Like if you're not innocent, then that shit not serial killing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like it doesn't condone violence. It's not saying it, but it's just like that's the type of shit that y'all in. Like,
so what about the niggas' families? Because in a lot of these songs, they be like, "I'm gonna kill your family." Nigga. Serial killer, then.
I mean,
I feel like that's where it kind of gets a little bit. Like now, if you're
like
if you're starting to target like kids and siblings and stuff like, you're on some other shit.
Like you could argue that's still part of the war though. Shit, when America bomb, nigga, they bomb, nigga. Everybody gotta go.
But see, in America war, innocent people die. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. In war, innocent people die.
That's terrorist. That's a serial killer. Like I'm talking about an instance where you haven't incidentally killed nobody that wasn't supposed to be the target. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get all your targets and like you
real war from like before niggas start just bombing cities. War was against them niggas on them battlefields. If you're there, you're in the war. So niggas' families was not getting killed because they wasn't on the battlefield. It's when niggas started getting grimy, like, oh, we just gonna take y'all all out. And it's like, no, you're a terrorist now. This is past just
that's when
war.
niggas start trying to take the land from you and the whole Like, yeah, we take this.
Come in on the horses, setting everything aflame and raping the women and the kids. Like, this is not just war anymore. You're a terrorist now.
You talking about in Florida?
No, I'm talking about in general.
How about this?
No,
I could put it in terms like this. I would base
Florida.
like a serial killer off the level of like empathy and like emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like their ability to show remorse or, you know, sad. You know what I'm saying? Like serial killers, bro, are cold as fuck. Like them niggas is like, it is what it is. I did it. I'll do it again.
So if a nigga killed 30 people and after everyone he cried, he not a serial killer.
Nah.
Now again, now I'm breaking it down to the situations. Like now, of course, like if a nigga kills 30 people and he probably is not.
I actually think they need to add some shit to the word. I think serial killer really need to come with some more because I think there is a psychological aspect to that shit. Like you say though, like don't get it wrong. I ain't excusing the niggas that's out here killing, but I feel like when these niggas kill, bro, you know how we know we know niggas. Yeah, niggas don't be cold. Like niggas don't feel that shit. Like
that's an extreme thing.
Yeah, like niggas don't be, and as much as a street nigga they don't be on the. That's why niggas take person like you say, real serial killers they be stone faced. Like
they don't need any type of coherent thing to make them go out and catch a body. These niggas be drugged up. Having to go to slide. These niggas got to take 30s, lean, all this shit.
You literally need something to even get in that mode.
Yeah, these serial killer, drink some water, Gatorade, wake up like today is the day.
Today's the day.
Which is why I feel like, you know, I can respect people saying Vaughn is low key was if these alleged things are true.
That's another good example. Like, that's another good point you just brought up too. Probably.
Like if you wake up with murder,
I feel like serial killing. I feel like serial killing involves planning.
Yes, like premeditation.
Type shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just wake up.
Now, Melly.
Like you just wake up.
He might be a serial killer. That's a murder on my mind.
No. Now when TK said, this is a red flag.
Morning,
TK said, I woke up too moody. Who's gonna die today? Said,
what did he say?
So this nigga is guilty.
Wait, what did he say? He said, I woke up what?
He said, I woke up too moody. Who's gonna die today? Said,
whatever they say he
did. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuckboy the motherfucker. That's my shit though.
But you know what don't make it no better though? Thug song. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today.
And he was not lying.
These niggas.
But he also got a song, Did You Pray Today? Did you pray today?
This shit is not funny, bro. But
no, it's not.
It's like, yo, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like,
nah, his lyrics, yo, be the ultimate. Like, when they say the shit in court, it just be like, yo, this sounds so fucking bad.
I put it like
that's
every murderer is not a serial killer.
If you were to break down and just read niggas' lyrics as words, it'd be like, oh, this is why we are the way we are.
You'll be like, this shit. Now we was talking about that before. Like, yo, that shit sounds crazy.
Crazy as hell.
like on some shit. Like, yo, no. And also too, this is a test for y'all people at home. Yo, if y'all want to realize how much cursing that your music that you listen to has in it, next time you around your grandmother, just listen to see how much of your playlist you can go through. Without skipping type shit. Nigga, I try to do that shit just not even like intentionally. Like I'm just around my aunt and shit. Like she a real churchgoer and shit. And she in my car and shit. I'm going through music to listen to. I'm skipping everything like, nope, I know I can't listen to that. Nope. Now I just ended up turning on the radio. Like
that's why niggas
that shit, yo, niggas listen to it.
But see, I actually could though, cause I'm very well diverse.
I was just gonna say niggas need depth.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Even the shit that you think like the shit, like all right, so you'll have some go tos that you feel like this my conscious shit.
Gee,
I went to that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit got like a lot of the R&B shit.
Still diverse, baby. Where's your playlist with Marvin Gaye? Where's your playlist with all of the old?
You take it back to the shit they like.
Literally, we know they shit.
Yeah. They raised me. I know what you like.
Yeah.
You get in the car.
I was talking about
like just to like when like if women get in the car and shit like that. Like what I listen to in the car, you're not gonna really know unless you ride with me every single day. But if we carpool and there's women in the car, I like to play music that I know that they probably will fuck with, or just sounds and tones. Don't do that because there's been
the times I've been in your car. It's been
that's a lie, bro.
At 20,
because I played Joey Badass. I could go through the shit that I played, bro. literally played Doja Cat. I played a variation of different kinds of music.
Are you talking about Neighborhood?
Yeah, that
he did play. He
that
did play
was
a lot
like,
of
don't get on this internet and Cat.
He played a lot of different.
I played a lot of shit that was because Dage was fucking with it.
Yeah.
I played Bino and Blast. Bino and Blast are the farthest.
You right. You right, gang.
I ain't gonna lie. You get in my car, we listening to what I listen to.
Yeah, nah, I got that bang bang shit.
I listen to music though. I listen to music.
So we listen to what we listen to.
I listen to music in like bundles. So like I ain't gonna lie.
I know the music you played in your car.
Whatever I'm on for that week.
FK
like
Twigs, you ain't on nothing.
Alright, gang, go ahead.
Whatever music I'm on for that week, like that's what I'm on for like the whole week. I ain't gonna lie.
Type
like,
shit.
Like I can listen to an album for a week straight,
yeah.
type shit, like running that bitch back. Like,
nah, I feel you. All the albums I listened to this year was one of them. Like, it was the Tyler the Creator Deluxe, the Janelle Monáe album, the K Tremine and the Mine album, and Diddy album. Gotta say that shit.
I mean,
say that shit with pride, man. Diddy Love album.
Look, my brother got a nomination.
Grammy nominated.
My brother got a Grammy nomination off the Diddy album.
He and that was one of my favorite songs. I played that shit in the car. That motherfucker hit. It was talent in the motherfucking room on every track. For sure that.
So for bro involvement alone, I hope that record does. You know,
it was a good fucking album.
He probably would have won too, garnering if this shit never dropped. He probably does get that as him being Diddy. He probably does win that award. But it's not looking good now. It's not. Because you gotta think about it too. The people that run the award shows are Diddy's friends.
Not at the Grammys.
Before he crossed the line, yes, they were, nigga. Bro, he's a billionaire, bro. That's a different class.
No,
bro.
still no.
Yes, it
you don't be hearing Jay-Z,
like that.
Bro,
you don't be hearing Jay-Z,
but he don't have like Diddy hasn't done nothing in a while to really be.
Diddy has been Diddy.
No, I hear what you're saying, but no, a lot of the black billionaires still don't be getting and they're at the point now where it's just like now I look at Billboard like, is you dumb?
I was just listening to that song earlier.
Like, literally. Like, we used to literally be wanting this shit, but it's like, all right, y'all on some nut shit. We just.
But listen, though, he wasn't always at that level, though, either. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get to.
I'm just talking about in the space of them being his friends and him having cool.
Diddy,
because they same weight.
He was at that party in the summer, bro. Come on now.
They be at the parties, but that don't mean
shit. Come on now. Like, come on. He was throwing parties.
Yeah, Diddy throw parties.
Come on. When you get into that shit that Diddy is into, bro, that's still on the same level the Epstein and all that shit, Weinstein, whatever. Stein shit that's going on.
But that's the thing, though. There's the white people that fuck with us that's still in the same ballpark as us, so that's why they fuck with us, the Michael Rubins and shit, and then there's the ones that's not.
Bro, Michael Rubin is not in our ballpark, bro. That nigga's a multi.
I'm saying for Jay-Z and them niggas.
Mark Cuban is on damn near the same echelon.
I said Michael Rubin, not Mark Cuban.
Oh, Mark Cuban. You said Michael Rubin?
Yeah.
I said Mark Cuban is on the same level as Elon Musk.
Niggas like Michael Rubin and shit that hang out with Lil Baby, like niggas who at the Grammys not hanging out with Lil Baby.
Get down.
I'm Catwoman. No, literally, y'all, cats are drawn to me, G. No bullshit. Like, my mama been telling me my whole life I was a cat in my past life. And I'm Catwoman as fuck. Like, my line name, like, it's just who. Every time I used to walk through Ettrick, G, all 5 of the cats that live in the fucking parking lot is at my ankles walking me home. Like, they're
dress up as Catwoman.
I've already did that. And it was very iconic, and we can pull it up, too.
Let's pull it up. I don't know how I missed that. Did I know you that?
Yes, you knew me then, nigga. This was after graduation. But you just looking at me. When I walked in, what shorty do? She ran straight to me. Just came up. Like, what's up, gang?
She ran not come to me.
You funny as hell.
I used to think I was a wolf.
Okay, wolf.
Funny as
when I was a kid, I used to think I was a wolf.
Okay, wolf.
Let's get into this cat shit, man.
Yeah, man, Catwoman spazzed out.
Catwoman was fire, G. That was some fire shit right there. I think it was on my Instagram for a minute. But I be archiving my shit because I don't be resonating with who this person
Bro, but
was.
I don't know why people find it so far-fetched that niggas is not out there selling their soul. And when they say you sell your soul, it doesn't necessarily mean you get on the table and niggas, it could. But more so like, bro, like your dignity.
Yeah.
Like you sell your dignity in order to get to these places, bro. These niggas is all you can give your dick away.
Oh, it's right here.
You can give your pussy away, your dick away to get a opportunity. Like you very well can.
No, that's fair.
That's why you see people on certain roads like, how the fuck did they get that? Oh, this is fire.
Catwoman. I ate that shit up.
Well, this is back when you was a blondie.
Yeah, blonde and bald.
Yeah,
I got a thick bald bitch. I call her Miss Queen.
You was giving a dominatrix chick with this whip though.
With the what?
With the whip.
Catwoman has the whip. What are you talking about? I know,
but it looked like very
like Dom.
Like you.
That's
Dom.
I ain't gonna lie, G. That's one of them ones. That's one of them ones. I'm gonna have to tap into that shit at some point in my life. It's one of them ones, G. Like, it's motherfuckers out here paying to be motherfucker subs. I will make so much bag off of being somebody's dom. What are we talking about? Nigga, sit the fuck down. Yes, queen. Oh, okay. An extra 1,000, please. What are we talking about?
As long as they white.
It's shit. You can be white, you could be black, baby. You could be a man, you could be a woman, you could be whatever the fuck. Anybody can get this shit. What are we talking about?
Yo, Leah is crazy, bro. But I fuck with it, yo.
What are we talking about?
Like crazy in a good way. But come on, let's get into this Katt Williams shit, man.
My man was going off, man. First off, are we all in agreement that he is the top 5 comedian of all time?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Also, too, though, like, yeah,
I'm not well versed enough to speak on it. Like,
I'm
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I grew up on that shit, but it wasn't like, you know, the kings of comedy, queens of comedy shit. Like, yes, I've hurt my stomach laughing at Katt Williams, but I don't really be that much into comedy to be like, these are top 5.
Yeah.
So I will not speak.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, you know, he did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and he was basically calling out all the comedians, saying either them niggas don't got no stand-ups, them niggas ain't got no movies, them niggas ain't got no money, or them niggas not fucking with him. And when he broke it all down, or them niggas basically sold their soul to get where they at. And then when he broke it all down, I'm like,
everybody? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, pretty much. Like, and yeah, type shit. And,
but these are also things too. Like, if you pay attention, these are things that he said years ago. Like, he's been speaking on Cedric, Steve. Like, this shit ain't nothing new. It's just it's on a more broadened platform now. You know what I'm saying? And
no facts.
He went to the most likable person in media right now, Uncle Shannon,
to get that message across.
And when you lay it all out, bro, like, his story in general is just crazy. Like, I didn't even know that.
What's his story?
He left home at 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like he was like one of them GT kids. He was like gifted and talented, and that's why like if you listen to him talk, the nigga's vernacular is astronomical.
It's always been that. Yeah, though. I've always got that from him.
Yeah, I didn't know about the reading books, but now that he said that shit, like it all makes sense. Like with the like when he would use the big words and shit, like it added up. But yeah, this nigga saying he used to read 300 books a year.
No, 3,000.
Oh, 3,000?
They said that nigga be lying because they said his hair was 19 inches and that shit was not. They said he be lying though. He said he been reading 3,000 books since he was 7.
I mean, think about it though. You used to get awards for reading 1,000 books in high school. They had shit like that.
No, that's fair.
So 3,000 isn't far fetched, especially if you have parents that are doing like that are really invested and see that their child is special.
Mm-hmm.
Like the nigga was got accepted to college in middle school, so why the fuck do you not think he couldn't read 3,000 books?
They said that was a lie too, but I believe it.
I mean, hey,
who said that?
If you listen,
the internet.
That's what they gonna say because that's what he said. They gonna make him look crazy.
To me, it's like I don't know. I just listen to some person speak, and I can see intelligence.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. And he speaks, and even when he uses words that you never heard before. He uses them in a way that you can use your context clues to gather it, and that takes intelligence in itself. You know, you be like,
I fuck with what he had said about Kanye, and he was like, when niggas asked about Kanye, he was saying how it's crazy how everybody like can point out that clearly he has mental health issues, but we're watching him and judging him for the shit, like on like his opinions and shit. When it's like it's basically like niggas pointing and laughing type shit and not doing nothing about it.
One thing I can't say about that though, cause I mean, I fuck with Ye. Fuck it.
We all
but it's like Kanye is also still a narcissist, and he said out loud that he's a narcissist. So even with him having his mental health issues, there's still a level of accountability that he can take for his bullshit.
I be feeling like he be taking it sometimes.
But then it's also like, how does he take it, and in what way? Granted, yes, he is mentally fucking off, so that can be that impact of, oh, you didn't do this the way that society would deem appropriate, you know. But I just feel like there's space for more accountability, but there's also space for motherfuckers to be understanding. But I also feel like it's big propaganda because he's one of the few black men in our community that is in the space that he's in that can speak openly. So there is going to be this trope of he's crazy, and this has been around since George Bush does not care about black people type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like the propaganda around it is just that he's this.
It's crazy, right?
Outlandish ass side, but everything he was saying, that should be checking the fuck out.
And I've never thought he was crazy, and it's so crazy because like even recently with his Drink Champs interview, like, yo, I don't know if it's just the way my brain worked, but like I don't know if I be hearing other shit than what other people be hearing, but like everything that nigga be saying be making like I understand exactly what he be saying. Yeah. And then like the media get a hold of it, and then like you'll see some shit on TMZ shit. Or academics or some shit, and it'll be like, and I'll be like, that's not what he was talking about, like, and
it's not how he even meant it.
Yeah, literally. Type shit, like
propaganda.
Yeah, like even like for one of the biggest things, like I literally don't think no one ever watched any of his old interviews where he was talking about anti-Semitic shit. Because if you watched, he was not saying nothing crazy. Like, but I think just because he even said the word, like that's what blew the whole shit up.
I honestly feel like it's specifically just because there are at the top of the pyramid in the entertainment and industry, the Jewish people. Yeah. So I feel like because he even, aside from him physically saying it, I feel like if the industry was not ruled by Jewish people, I do not feel like it would have that impact.
Facts. And that's what shows you what he was saying was true.
Literally that.
But also, and this is how you know the nigga true too, because he was also saying, nigga, the fuck they gonna do? They can't stop me. And niggas were saying, oh, you can. But like, he's still here. Like, they literally can't. Like,
he's as relevant as he wants to be.
He is, but what I can say is I do not think that he is his whole self.
Really?
But like
he
when
has not been his whole self since Donda, like for real.
Yeah.
Like not talking about the album.
His mom leaving. Mom, yeah.
Like, literally.
No, literally that. Yeah. But like when he go under the radar and come back, I'll be like, I wonder if they did something to him.
He says they have. Like he literally even spoke claims about like the whole experiences with them and the whole mental shit that they do, bro. That's why I'd be like, yo, I don't know why we as black people love the fucking Kardashians.
Yeah. We as that shit.
I was gonna say though.
They number one.
Yeah.
No, literally.
I'm not included, but I am included because it's my people. They're literally we fund their whole shit. Niggas love Kylie Skims. Bro, that shit basic as fuck. Skim's been around forever.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking 2-piece, bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do wanna add this in also too though. Like when y'all say about his mom, you know, he ain't been the same since. The one thing that I'm starting to see, like where I feel like this might be his comeback, as far as his energy and like him, he been around North a lot lately type shit. And like I've been seeing like her really show like her appreciation for him. Like she one of them kids that she wants to be that nigga. She not one of them, oh yeah, my dad famous, I ain't on that famous shit. Nah, she wants idol. Type shit. Like,
I love that.
Why you think she be getting that kid ass? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and I feel like
North gonna keep her ass grounded.
I feel like that might be the one thing that
is saving.
Yeah, like might getting back on track type shit. Like,
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that for sure. Cause I mean, I even heard it in his music when he dropped what was that album with you supermodel thick. Damn that ass busting out the bottom. I'm a loser. Y'all don't know that? You know what I'm talking about.
Is this like one of his
I know the song.
This the album. It's like it came out in like 2018. But on that album, he got this song talking about North, basically, and I could just hear like the shift in his perspective. Yay? Yeah.
No, that was that the title of the album. That one, Yay.
Maybe with the mountains.
Yeah, I think that's
yeah, type shit. So I can see that, and on top of the fact that shit, because back then I think he only had 2 kids. He got 4 now, 2 daughters, 2 sons. I can definitely see that having an impact on how he fucking moved. I'm honestly surprised and happy to see him with his fucking kids, because it was really given you ain't going to your daddy house for a while.
It was, but
yeah.
She got right. She said, "Nigga, I fuck with his house more than yours."
Mm-hmm.
And she said,
"Yeah." Said, "Bitch, it's cold in here. Where is the carpet? You got all this stone in this motherfucker. This bitch boring."
I be feeling like I know like white. No, fuck that. I know white bitches be mad when like. I'm gonna say just white bitches. I feel like some women probably.
Why it gotta be bitches?
Why
was that the first thing?
My fault. Because I was thinking of the Kardashians.
You put white in front of it. It's like
I was thinking of,
like I almost was there with you, but
I was specific because they was in my head, so I was thinking of them. Like, but like, I know they probably be mad. Like, damn, we got love black. Like this nigga, like he's still here. Like type shit. Like he's like I feel like they're probably envious of that. Like that their daughter is like. So into him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that she is black is what like she's him. Like, it's like you really have like we can't get rid of this nigga.
Because
like,
when you procreate with the black,
all they kids
race,
black.
But as long as you allow that child to have a relationship with the black side, that's gonna always overpower the other side.
Yeah.
The only time where you get them the half mixed breeds that act more towards the Caucasus side is when they not really around the black family. If they around the black side, nigga, they're gonna identify with
the black
side.
Speaking
of, where's Travis kids?
Kylie be, I don't know. I don't keep up with them niggas. I literally do not keep up with the Kardashians. And
I'm not the biggest fan
of
Travis
I do not know
either.
Same.
So
yeah,
I don't really give a fuck.
Straight from Mexico,
you know what I'm saying?
Anything that I know
Respect
that I'm
the music,
speaking on
the
has
artistry,
just come across my social media on accident.
I still don't like what he said about Mike Brown years ago.
Wait, you said what did he say? Some ignorant shit.
Some ignorant.
Yes.
Of course, like I don't need to talk about it.
No, like he basically deserved to get shot.
You a lie.
I swear.
A lie and a half.
Like nigga want to keep talking. You want to keep talking about that? Yeah, I'm gonna forever stay on that.
No, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying all of these niggas say stupid shit.
All right, so but
so
when
I
didn't hear it. So when I do hear it, I'm gonna have the same disdain for them. Just let it bring it across to me.
You
so
do hear it.
Bring it up.
Put a Molly in her drink. She ain't know it.
Who is that?
Weird.
That's your man.
No, you fuck with Ross too, nigga.
But I don't bump Ross, and he's not my favorite artist like you.
But all these niggas,
that's your man's, nigga.
Say wild shit.
Like you never heard me put Ross in my top 5.
All these niggas say
I
wild
respect
shit.
the music
it's
and
rap,
the hustle,
it's rap music.
but that's
all
your
man.
man.
Say wild shit. That's
your book in the crib. That ain't my Rick Ross book, nigga.
Yo, all these niggas say wild shit. That's all I'm saying.
And these niggas is wild. But that shit right there, bro. Wild. That shit right there, though, like that's the most ignorant shit ever, bro. Like that.
You fuck with ASAP?
What ASAP do?
Nigga, he said damn near the same shit.
He did not say that anyone deserved to be shot. He just said, I am an entertainer. And essentially, I'm not the one you run to when you want to find out about some socially aware shit.
That was his response.
Which is really what Malcolm X has been telling us not to do anyway, so he's not even wrong.
He's not wrong.
He said, I'm not the political leader that you like,
want me to be.
My opinion doesn't matter on what's right and what's wrong just because I'm a celebrity.
Lil Wayne said some shit too, though.
The only reason I can understand Lil Wayne's aspect is because he was saved. You know, like he got shot as a kid, and the officer, whoever came to save him, was a white man. So I could understand. I could understand it. I don't agree with it, but I could understand his experience and why he even has that reason. Travis Scott shit was just ignorant. Like it was just like on some like
I'm so far removed is whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you wear a hoodie and a cop told you to stop, you should stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on some shit like that, like on some real coon shit.
I'm gonna say outside of this, I already know Travis is a dickhead. So
just because everybody else fuck with him,
I forget about Astro World. So.
All right, no, I ain't putting that on. That's too far.
I got boundaries with niggas. You feel me? I can give niggas room to say niggas ain't perfect. I get that. But they got boundaries, and if you say something that I feel like I don't fuck with, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
I mean, I was never really like all the way tuned into Travis anyway. Like, it's not like when his albums drop, I'm going 1 through 10.
But look, like I say, I can separate the music, and I can identify that he's a pioneer in this shit. Like, you know,
a pioneer is crazy
in the underground world. Yes, he is. In that whole alternative hip hop. Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, they are pioneers in that shit, bro. Come on, Raging, all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He set the standard in that shit, bro. Because when he was at the top, bro, he was doing crazy.
What's the definition
numbers.
of pioneer? Can we pull that up? I feel like he's something like, but I don't know about pioneer,
bro.
Because to me, he's baby Kanye and Cudi, like.
I'm talking about for the new generation, bro. He's literally
like I get what you're saying only because like my sisters be listening to that type of music, and it definitely gives Trav and it definitely gives Cudi. What's the nigga name? Playboy Cardi. Yeah, Cardi. It definitely kind of paved the way for niggas to be in that type of space for sure. Cause niggas wasn't really we want to talk rage.
Because I'm pretty sure didn't Kanye say Kanye say he had to change his sound because of something Travis did or some shit like that? I remember him saying something.
Yeah, no, Travis.
Like, it says to develop or be the first to use or apply a new method, area of knowledge, or activity.
Travis was the first to come with his type of sound mainstream though.
Come on now, because at the end of the day, who do people compare Don Toliver to?
But I don't.
Travis Scott. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole... And Don Toliver's fire.
I feel you, but like, that's what I'm saying. When I first heard, like, that's why I had that look up. That's why you
got me defending nigga. I don't even fuck
when I first heard Travis Scott, I instantly thought of baby Kanye, baby Cudi. So like when you say the definition is like developing or bringing, like,
hell no.
I'm not saying his style isn't like a refreshing jump, but
he's nothing like Kanye.
I don't really feel like he hasn't
for him not being a pioneer is only based solely because of the way that you view
it's him. An opinion and it's not a fact. You're
like, because I view him as baby yay and baby this, he can no way be a pioneer. But that's your opinion on how you view him, and that's a limited perspective.
I feel like a lot of people subconsciously do. That's why they accepted him.
The Astro World
he was signed under good when he came out under Kanye.
But he never gave Kanye to me, bro. He never
gave Kanye to me.
If anybody was close to that, it was Cudi.
I'm saying
Cudi was a baby yay.
No, but when
Cudi first came out, I literally seen the whole umbrella.
You're talking about Kid Cudi, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Travis Scott is in his own realm.
When you heard Travis Scott, you didn't hear Kid Cudi either?
No. Travis don't make that.
No, what? They have different sounds for sure. They both give rage in a different way though. Travis gives very like melodic and then just rage. And Kid Cudi, I feel like, has this a very different approach and maybe a little bit more of an artistic approach to the way that he rages.
It's less rage, but Travis, like, I feel like if you listen to the body of work by Travis and Kid Cudi, it's pretty similar.
Bro, you can even compare it to niggas' fashion, bro. He inspired niggas in fashion and that whole, like, you got to think that's a pioneer, bro. He got bro. He's part of the him, Rocky, all them niggas, bro. They got
Yachty. That's what the whole beef with them was. Travis took Rocky shit. Rocky was the pioneer of that time. If you want to be for real, Travis,
they're different times. Rocky was already lit when Travis. When Travis came on, Rocky was already solidified.
Travis was just a fresh nigga and then came with some dope like merch.
But his sound is still different than Rocky, bro. They don't make the same kind of music.
His sound, definitely no. They don't make the same. I'm talking about fashion wise.
But I'm saying, like, but fashion is included in that shit. Like, on the shit, like, Travis was one of the first niggas to really kind of implement, merch with album sales and all that shit, bro. That's like pioneering that. So now everyone does that, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Bro, but he made it like niggas didn't really start paying attention until Travis did it with Astro World. And it's like, yo, his numbers is this, his numbers that because he's doing this and that. Like, bro, when you kind of do something and people take your mode, bro, and it's like, think about like the whole, like I'm saying, the alternative crowd. Like, everyone does it now, bro. If you have a good album, you go on tour, bro, all that shit is created in sales, bro. Like,
but I'm saying, who took his mode?
Look at the Astro World tour numbers, bro, and they were like probably behind in the last couple years. It's probably top 5. Like, up there with Taylor Swift and Beyonce in them, bro.
You can put on a good show and shit like that, have good merch, but that doesn't. People have done what about that makes you a pioneer.
Come on, bro. He done got a shoe now with fucking Nike and all some more shit,
had
bro.
shoes before. What makes him the pioneer?
What makes, bro, the whole impact that he's fucking had on the culture, nigga.
That's not pioneer.
That is. When niggas follow you, that's a pioneer, bro. You got niggas. Impact. You have black kids wanting to rage and do shit that niggas typically don't do.
Lil Wayne been on the rockstar days before Travis Scott.
Bro, but Lil Wayne didn't. We don't love Lil Wayne for his rockstar era.
We did love him for that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, we not as a whole community.
I am not a human being went platinum. What are you talking about?
To the pop world, not in the hood.
So
niggas wasn't playing that shit. Niggas love Fireman, Lil Wayne, bro.
So Travis
they love when he was from the Bayou. They love Thug Wayne, bro.
Hood fans or white fans?
White.
Oh.
So why did you just say that? So why did you
white
just
and black hip hop shit, bro? Because you're talking about Wayne when he made a transition in his career. Wayne was already a legend when he decided he wanted to do the rock star shit, bro.
It was still before Travis Scott did it. My niggas was
it don't matter, bro. Just because you came out with water before me, don't mean my brand's not better than yours in this specific field.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
it's not about who did it first. It's about who's doing it better.
But when it comes to you saying you're the pioneer of putting out water, no, you're not, nigga. I did it first.
But you did it bad, and I'm the one that made it lit. I'm the one that got people.
He's saying
listen to the music outside today, bro.
Yo, you can do it better. I'm not disagreeing.
I didn't just include. I said Cardi too, Playboy Cardi. That whole them niggas. ASAP Rocky was already solidified. We know that. I don't give a fuck what you saying.
That's why.
Because it's like, bro, I don't even like Travis Scott, but you cannot deny the motion and the whole shit, bro. None of these niggas could even.
You're saying he has an impact. He's just not a pioneer.
He's just not a pioneer.
That's all he's
saying. In this new realm of hip hop and all this shit that's lit and popular right now, bro, it's a bunch of little Playboy Cardis and motherfucking Travis Scott wannabes, bro.
It's a bunch of young thugs and pioneers.
They're not pioneers for us. But for these new little kids coming up, yes, the fuck they are, bro. These niggas want Travis Scott one so bad, bro. They want all this shit. They want to wear baggy jeans and oversized shirts because they seen Travis. They didn't grow up with ASAP Rocky.
You know what that's called?
So you know what I'm saying?
That's called influence.
And to be an influence means you're a pioneer or something. No, pioneer isn't also just subjective to just a person. First person who started it, bro. Because think about it, in hip hop, there's multiple people that we look up in music that are pioneers. Right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't just say one person, it says a person.
Yeah, I'm not saying there can't be multiple, my nigga. I understand that. But
I don't even like this nigga.
He can be the most impactable nigga of his generation or of his class.
A pioneer.
He's not a pioneer to the rock style, no. To the rage music, no. To
the little kids that's in high school, middle school right now doing all that
shit. I get it.
Yes, that's not moving the goalpost. That's what when they grow up and they sit in these seats, that's who they're gonna talk to. They're not gonna bring up ASAP Rocky because they weren't tuned in. They wasn't listening to Ferg.
He's saying he's a pioneer for that generation specifically.
Okay,
we can't talk about Wayne. We can't talk about Rocky. We can't talk about anybody who's done it before because when we're talking about the impact of a specific generation, it's Travis. And he did create the lane for them because without him, they would not have exposure to it. Making him the pioneer in that specific space. In that specific crowd,
bro, you can't deny numbers, bro. You can say numbers are inflated or whatever, bro. But like,
I'm not denying the numbers.
Motherfuckers,
the numbers don't.
The shit he was doing, bro. Like the nigga had fucking stands, bro. Like really, like niggas literally dying at his shit, bro. And like that's almost. I'm not even gonna say that because that's crazy. But when you got people willing to risk their lives just to be in your presence, bro, that you have some type of power.
I'm not down talking his impact or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Lil Uzi goes the fuck crazy, but is he the pioneer of that? No, his shit is clearly from Thug. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not denying that you can be the super influential, super impactful, super great selling artist, but nigga, you're not the pioneer of your shit. I
forgot to actually include Uzi because why is Uzi not a pioneer in this weird shit? and all this in this whole other shit. Just because you don't, the thing is, I feel like you associate pioneer with things you identify with, and that's not me.
No,
I associate it with what I see in the world,
I
and not to my personal opinion.
I identify with who was first. Young Thug set the precedent for that, and if you want to be honest, like we had on the radio show, that Wayne is the pioneer of that shit. Period.
So how is Wayne the pioneer if Run DMC is the one that really set it off?
No, we're talking about for
no, fuck that, right? Because who did it first?
No, we're talking about for what he did.
Who did it first, right?
No, we're talking about for the styles.
Run DMC.
No, we're talking about for the styles and shit of what they did. Nigga, like Wayne was the first nigga on the weird shit. The pioneer of it. Then you start to see everybody else be on some weird shit. Maybe now we can come to an agreement and say, okay, maybe there's the pioneer and a pioneer, and Travis can be a pioneer, but he's not the pioneer of shit. Like in his time, I got to stand on that. Like, and I was fucking with Travis hard when he came out, and that's why, like, and my opinion is subjective because I was also a big Kanye fan, and that's why I don't know. I seen this is clearly little Kanye type shit, like. And also, if you want to keep it 100, nigga, if you really know the history and the time and the shit, like Yeezus, like you gotta listen to Yeezus and then listen to Travis shit, and you tell me what you think. I don't know, yeah. But hey, man, shout out to Travis.
Look, I don't even like the nigga. You feel me? I just can't deny what impact, and I clearly also said when I first said it, bro. I said of this new generation, bro, he is a pioneer in this new shit, bro. I literally go to these underground clubs and bars every weekend, bro, and I see the impact, I see the influence, I see how niggas say his words bar for bar, I see how niggas started wearing baggy pants just this year, you know what I'm saying? But when he was coming out with that, like, for them, they didn't get to get inspired by ASAP. That's who inspired me with the fashion shit, I know that. But they didn't get to see what they looked like when niggas was coming out with the Jeremy Scotts and all that. That was 10 years ago. This is a different time frame for them, bro. Like, niggas is raging and wanting to be ragers. We want to be, niggas want to be, these new kids want to be black ragers because of niggas like Uzi, Cardi, Travis Scott. So for them, that is the pioneers because that's who they get inspired by. They want to make it big like them. Like, who you got? Who's Ludacris' nephew? What's his name? Destroy Lonely. Like, those are all products of motherfucking Playboy. Of Cardi, Travis Scott, like that, you get niggas like Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson from them. They're under that umbrella, bro. You can even include, I guess you could include Yachty in there too.
I feel like it's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely aren't as big as you have Elam Triplin, and you know what I'm saying? That all these people, bro, they don't become who they are without them already setting the precedent.
I'll say, because look, the definition of pioneer says a person or group that originates or help open up a new line. And I'll say, okay, cool. Travis did help the rage movement, so I guess he can be a pioneer. I'll give him. I guess, but.
You the one that like him, that's your man.
I fuck with him, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's a pioneer though. That's crazy. Like a pioneer to me is like like.
But to me, you can be a pioneer and still not be iconic. Like you're just a pioneer. Like so to me, that's why it doesn't seem that crazy. Didn't say the nigga was an icon, but I just saying he's a prominent figure in helping pave a new way for the next people coming up. That's pioneerish.
No, but the only reason it's crazy is because, and this is for anybody coming out in this time period, is because there's been so much history in music. It's hard to become a pioneer. So it's not like I'm just saying that on some him shit, nigga. The only pioneer we've seen really in the last 10 decades is Young Thug, and like I say, that's clearly can be argued. All
right, let me give you an example. Like with the videography shit, bro. Mm-hmm. It's not like you've done concepts that you haven't been inspired from, but in the way that you do it, in the way that people gravitated, you could argue that you are becoming a pioneer figure in the videography world just based off of the way that you do it. You're not doing things that people haven't done or seen before, but the impact and the effect and the people that are now trying to do it the way you're doing it is grounds for pioneer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're still writing your legacy.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But like the thing is though, like you say, like it's me doing different shit. Like Travis is just doing the same shit on a different level. Mm.
But I mean, you can say
he's doing what niggas did. He just doing it at an astronomical level, and that's why I applaud him. But like, I can't be like you're a pioneer for that.
I mean, like it like I feel like that's moving the goalpost in a sense because it's just like I don't know, that's discrediting. Let's say you have a quarterback in today's game and it's like, well, you only threw for more yards based off how the game is set up. Like you're not doing anything that we ain't see Tom Brady, John Elway do. But if this nigga goes like Lamar Jackson, we had Mike Vick, we had Randall Cunningham, but is he not a pioneer right now for black quarterbacks that are traditionally are non-traditional? I mean, like he's setting it, he's doing it at a best rate, and he's literally forcing like hands, bro. Like he's going beyond what Vic and Cunningham like they did shit. They crawled, Vic walked, so Jackson could run. You know what I'm saying? But now he's taking it though, and he's doing it at such an even more high tense level that it's like it's no way in hell now. Because before Vic, look how long it took to get Lamar Jackson. We ain't seen nothing like Vic in a decade. Now, this year in the NFL, bro, there's 32 teams. There was about 14 or 15 starting black quarterbacks.
But I would say Lamar Jackson is more of like a legend than a pioneer again. Like I can't give him a pioneer. You have plenty niggas who, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to take nothing away from him, but it's like that has been that's why it's a thing. That's why you can do it. Like that's why it's a thing when you do it, because a nigga pioneered.
But it's not. Is it really a thing if it only happens seldomly? Because it's only been so many black quarterbacks that we could take to that play like him.
Nigga, they all run.
No, I'm talking about like
run and pass.
I'm talking about like run on like some shit like where like nigga you're too like. It's only been 3. It was only Vic and Cunningham that were really like blazers. Like yo, these niggas could be a receiver or a running back. Like. Other niggas could we black, so we mobile. I ain't talking about a mobile quarterback. I'm talking about like a freak athlete. Like the nigga's the fastest nigga on the field. Also throwing the ball. Like that's a rarity.
I feel like though, even a little bit before him, they was already trying to go in that direction. Like with a quarterback that can run and pass. Type shit. Like the NFL was trying to manufacture some shit. Like for real.
Well, I take that. Well, you had Cam. Yeah, Cam.
I was thinking of Cam, RG3.
RG3, you know, but they didn't last. Like, you know, like Cam did have probably the most solid, you know what I'm saying? But even still, his story didn't get to end how it should have.
Yeah.
So and because of that, he's in the realm of being forgettable, unfortunately. Even though he shouldn't, he had a stellar career.
I think pioneers can be forgotten. Like MC Shan is a pioneer. He's one of the first niggas to drop this record type shit. You know, his battle with KRS-One, if y'all know hip hop history.
KRS-One.
But yeah, niggas don't talk about that nigga though. That's what I'm saying. Like Pioneer just in my
niggas talk about KRS-One.
Yeah, niggas talk about KRS-One though.
The beat is over.
Yeah, I used to play that on the piano.
The beat is over.
I don't know. Again, maybe that should be the question we ask the people. Like something based around pioneer.
Is Travis a pioneer or? How you phrase
what is
that?
it? What does it take to be a pioneer, or do you specifically view Travis Scott as a pioneer?
Yeah, I don't want to phrase the question and give him a layup.
Yeah, I don't want to give him a layup.
If you just put it like that, they're gonna be like, "Yes, he's a pioneer."
Yeah, like I want to like we gotta brainstorm and put this shit together because like I don't know. I feel like
oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
To me, I just look at it as somebody that takes something like, I don't know, it's something that it could already be created because everyone's inspired by something. It's just about how you do it. You know
it says like you basically a person or a group that originates, so you have to originate it or helps open up a new line of thought or activity or a new method.
So you know what I'm saying? You don't think that Ye and Travis helped each other?
That's what I said. I guess because he helped kind of along with Kanye, but to say he's the pioneer, I can't go for
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because look, there's also something that has been used in a sentence. It says, "quote unquote," he has pioneered a number of innovative techniques. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that he didn't do techniques that he just did things that were similar, but he did it in an innovative way. He didn't create it,
right?
But he took something and made it refreshing
type shit,
and brought more stain to it or brought a different approach to it. You know what I'm saying? That's pioneer-esque.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. These niggas,
and I'm talking strictly just musical. I'm not talking about community based or personal. I'm talking about strictly music. And the effect that it has on the new generation.
Yeah, he helped push the line. He helped push the line type shit.
Because I don't consider niggas that really came out like after I was 21, 22 as like part of my generation. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? They're part of my lifetime, and I fuck with them. But like, we didn't grow. I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up on you. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, to keep it a band, like I don't consider them niggas our generation. Who? Travis and them.
They not. No, I don't consider Travis, Cardi, Uzi. No, but I feel like it stopped for me at like Rocky, and like kind of like Meek and Wale, and like Rocky was the. You know what I'm saying? Like that was really kind of it, and Drake, and if they was there from the early 2010s and like my high school adolescent years and early college years and shit like that, shit when I was still youthful, like Wiz, our generation.
This question, we was talking about this the other day. I want to know about you, Leah, though. Where did you hear of this nigga Kendrick? I swear this nigga fell out the sky for people on the East Coast.
Wait, when did I hear about Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, well, she Midwest, though. She's from the Midwest.
So you want to know when did I hear?
Like, when did you, or do you know how with certain artists, you like, I remember when I first heard that person and like, from that day type shit. Like, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember first hearing him, like my freshman year of high school. And so that was 2011, 2012.
And what was it that you heard?
Wait, what year you graduated high school?
2015.
What kid?
I'm literally kissing 30.
No, you're literally talking to niggas like French kissing 30. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
I'm just dancing.
All right.
We're still just dancing.
I'm about to go. I'm on my way to third base.
Yeah,
you just got the first, nigga.
We still dating or whatever. We ain't really get there yet, but soon come because it's But I can't remember. But I just remember the thing that I'm remembering in my head. I was on the pom pom team and we had a dance to Poetic Justice.
See what I'm saying? With because my first joint I heard from him was Swimming Pools.
I heard him before Swimming Pools, so. I know I did. I just can't remember.
Because I was like, the first time I heard him, it was that shit. Like, it wasn't and then I went back and then listened like, okay, he valid. But like, everybody, like, most people I asked, they be like Swimming Pools or like Poetic Justice or like.
I can't remember. Because I'm an underground girl. Because
I'm an underground. I'm like, why the fuck didn't I like, I don't remember what it was.
Like, maybe it was YouTube for me. Like, I feel like. When you just listen to shit, and then YouTube just has always suggested shit, and just I don't know, like kind of like how I don't know. I was just always into music, so I really can't even.
Now I'm finna go look.
But that's what I'm saying, nigga. I am, and all his peers. I remember the moment. Like I remember when I first heard Drake. He wasn't lit like that, I remember when I first heard Rocky. You remember when you first heard Wiz type shit. Like you remember the come ups of them niggas. Like Kendrick, it was like he was just there. Like it was no. I don't remember him like having no like.
No, I do though. I remember seeing on like
game shit or something.
I remember on like MTV them doing like who is Kendrick Lamar, and he was really nobody yet. He was just I'm just like a nappy headed kid from wherever the fuck he from. Compton. Okay, I was finna say something else in Cali, but I remember that, and I remember seeing it, and I was just like, oh, he a little funny looking, and that was literally it.
Type shit.
But I remember seeing him not be Kendrick.
Type shit.
That's crazy because he your type now. So now let me go. I'll just check.
If you was real to you would know I didn't have a type.
Y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen out there?
And they, them, everybody in between.
That's another topic too.
We're not gonna get into that.
No, the them.
I can't do no ignorant shit, gang. So we just not even gonna talk about it.
No, not today. We gonna talk about it.
Cause I can already tell I'm gonna have to go outside Juice's head by the way he just said. I already know.
I don't even know. I did that because I don't even know. Like I'm still lost in that shit. Like,
it's nothing to be lost about.
I'm still lost in that shit.
No, Nick.
I'm still lost.
The motherfucker really get infuriated because, like, look.
It's
all right. Cool. Now, if you could, I know it's. That's why I just prefer to just call people by their name.
Right.
What's your name? Okay.
But
this is my thing. Because it's like this is my thing.
You really have to want to.
This is my thing.
Shit. Like it's not like you have to be into that to really be like, yeah, I can do it.
This is my thing.
I don't mind, but it's like you have to care.
When you talking about somebody, you can easily be like, you go on the mic, I'm finna go to their crib right now. Mm-hmm. That's normal. We can do that.
Because that makes sense.
Exactly. But we're using they singularly to refer to Mike. We've done it. So it's not actually that hard to do. But what I can say is that I feel like people use it. I feel like I have an argument, honestly, on both sides. For real. Because I feel like it should come down to a point where...
Nah, I hate when you recant, bro.
Nah, I really
feel like it should come down to a point where there's a level of respect that is given, right? Mm-hmm. But I do feel like people are masking their transphobia in... It's so hard to say that word because I'm not used to saying they, them in a singular way. And it's like, that's bullshit because we can point to hella examples in the English language where they, them is used singularly. And we, as a society in modern day, have used it singularly. So save that bullshit.
But that's true. But that's more so in a natural essence. And you've been brought up and I
get that, and I get that, but this is another thing.
So someone has to think to care be like.
But hey, yes, I hear you. Let me finish my statement. Gee, damn.
I'm sorry.
I hear you on that. Okay, I'm just saying that's one point because yes, and then the other side of it too is the grace given because some people honestly don't mean no disrespect by it. They literally are either confused. Or it slipped their fucking mind. And then, they just misgendered you. And then now it's, cancel this nigga. It's like, no, I actually just made it slipped my mind. I forgot that you do not go by these pronouns that are aligned with what you physically look like, which is what I am used to connecting someone's pronouns to. You look like a woman, so you are a woman. But, you are more feminine presenting, but you prefer to go by they, them because you don't feel connected to either gender. Okay, respect. I could respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a give and take on both ends. But I feel like both ends go about it in the wrong way.
There's God.
But see, that's why I go to the notion of, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. No,
I just call people by their name, though.
I feel you, but I feel like one thing that we strayed far away from is letting motherfuckers just exist and be. Motherfuckers I only follow God, and what God says, God is actually all willing and all forgiving and all knowing and all loving. Yeah. So if God is all of these things, why the fuck are you putting parameters on how someone else should live their life?
I can still love you and respect you. I was just not like.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it from that standpoint.
So if I come to you and I would
call you by your name because it's
hard.
No, because I still refrain the right to be who I am and by my morals and refer to things the way that I feel makes me comfortable. It's not about what makes me comfortable either. Like that's the other side of it. It's like I'm just supposed to conform to you. It's like when I could just, what's your name? And I can just call you by your name so I never even make the mistake of making you feel like I don't care. Because it's like I have my shit and what makes me feel comfortable and what I'm accustomed to. I don't want to think harder and misgender and hurt your feelings. So what do you go by? What do people, man, woman, dog, cat refer to you? And that's just what I'll call you instead of them, they, because my brain is not trained to that. And I don't want to train my brain and think to that because I personally don't see a problem with you living the life you are and you still being this whatever gender you may be. Yeah. But I know that it doesn't work for you. But I'm going to find a common ground to where you can't be because I didn't misgender you. I just called you by the name you go by.
Okay, well, let's do this, right? Because it's still an issue with the names, too, for some people. Because some people can be like, like my friend Jasmine. You was like, I didn't know her name was Jasmine. She prefers to go by J. Mm-hmm. we know her as Jasmine because we met her freshman year, but as time went on, she preferred to go by Jay, but it wasn't that deep for her, however. But let's say it was that deep for her, and she was like, honestly, please don't call me Jasmine no more. And anybody who come up to her and be like, yo, Jasmine, and it's like, respectfully, I don't go by Jasmine no more. Like, I would prefer for you to call me Jay. Oh, okay, Jay. And a few times you may fuck up and call her Jasmine because you're used to calling her Jasmine, but it's like, okay, you respectfully want to go by Jay now. And every time I call you Jasmine and you remind me to call you Jay, I'm going to remember to remind you, remember more the next time to call you Jay. So the point of me even saying that is that I'm not arguing against your point. I'm just providing more perspective of, even in the space of it, I'm going to just call you the name you want to. They're not even granted that in a lot of spaces because they can choose a new name to go by. And motherfuckers be, fuck that, you're Jeremy. Actually,
yeah. See, now I definitely don't agree with that. Like, cause for instance, like in my other job, there was a cook. He goes by she. She was like, when they introduced her, they're like, oh, hey guys, this is so and so. When they go by, you know what I'm saying? And when I see him, I just say, yo, what's up? I just say their name, the name that they go by, and the name that they go by is not they shit, but I just call it a name. I don't be like, oh, what's up, girl, even though they go by she, or whatever, because it's like, literally, like for me, it's like, even though that's what they go by, like they haven't gotten to a point where they don't physically look like the other sex, like So when I just look at it, I see a nigga, like you know what I'm saying. I just see a man. That presents as a woman. And that's cool. That's how you live your life. But it's like, I'm not just going to call you girl. I'm just calling you your name. But because I respect you though. Like, and if I feel like if someone be like, yo, well, I go by this, and you're like, well, I met you in elementary, and that's not what they call me. Call you what your mother call you. Like, no, all right, now that's, because I hate when people do that. Oh, what's your name? What's your real name? What's your mom call you? Bitch, you're not my mom.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, call me what I tell you to call me. If I give you my full name, you earned it. Like, you might be the feds. You might.
What's your mama call you?
You might be a scammer. Like, I don't want.
Special.
Right, like no. Like,
no, but sometimes motherfuckers do be a little off. Like, call me Playboy. Like, nigga, I'm not calling you Playboy, bro. What the fuck is your name?
Just call me Playboy.
I used to do that.
Call me Steezy 100.
At first, people like when I tell people my name, Juice, like, your name's not Juice. What's your real name? Like Big Juice. That's what I used to do in high school. But nah, Juice always been around type shit. That shit was stamped though. Like when the principal started calling me Juice, I was like, yeah, it's lit.
What is your name?
The nigga name wasn't Juice. The nigga moved away, came back, and his name was Juice. But it stuck though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, yo, Juice? What the fuck is Juice? I'm like, oh. Bro, like,
okay, it's one of them. We ain't gotta get the name.
No, my name is. I have a king's name.
What's your name?
Dontavius.
Dontavius. Okay, that's
cool. We call him Dante. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So,
I mean, you didn't say it. It looked like you were wanting to say it and was like, I'm not gonna say bro name.
I was gonna wait for him to say it. You know what I'm saying? But like when we grew up, it was Dante. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't call him Dontavius. You know what I mean?
What king is that?
Called him Dante or probably Tay or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when he moved away in 9th grade,
soul, I feel like that was a French king one time.
Nigga moved away as Dante and came back Juice. And
Dante.
But the fuck with it though, because we older now and everybody kind of grew into their own nickname or whatever they had. Like whatever.
When I ran back into this nigga name wasn't Swole growing up.
Swole.
Yeah, fuck no. This nigga name was Mike.
I mean, I know him as
no, for real. I didn't start going by Swole till after I graduated college. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted an identity for my creativity
type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
where you get Swole from?
Cause I just be extra strong with shit, so it's really swole. They be like, bro, big swole, and I'm a big body. They be like, niggas just like, we were just drinking one day, niggas like big swole, and then I'm like, I do spoken word, so I'm like, shit, I'm just go by
poet.
I'm just go by Swole the poet.
Swole the poet.
Cause I just like, I don't want to go by big swole. Like I feel like this sound like a nigga from the block.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add some swallow there, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Build a persona around things that make sense, and so all of my names have a story, so it's not like just no shit that. You know,
threw together.
I
feel you. I've been trying to find one. Well, I found it now.
Lila Muse. Like
it was Kalia Ayana, but that shit is hella long. My name, that's 14 letters. Like, and I'm like, I honestly don't want nobody from like my professional space looking my name up on Instagram and I pop up. because it's my full first
Type
name type shit. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck could I do? Like, and it wouldn't be Leah the model. It wouldn't be Leah the anything because I do so many things. So I was just like, what the fuck would that actually be? But the Muse, that shit makes sense.
Like my nickname type shit was
like
my last name growing up, Weems.
Oh yeah, Weems.
Call me Weems.
Weems.
Yeah.
My nickname came from because I used to have the fade that Q had in the movie Juice. I had that like the whole high school.
Merch, you had a fade, G.
That was
your
like,
shit.
Bro, you know he had locks.
That all right. I just cut my hair last year. My dreads. The dreads I had came from the fade.
You still have them?
Yeah, I still got them.
You put it back in
when I'm old. When I'm old,
nigga left me hanging, man. I felt like a stab in my back. I said, anytime my niggas with locks cut their hair, I feel like they some bitch ass niggas. Like I'd be like, oh, that's
you look
crazy,
like the type
bro.
to feel that way.
Like you niggas ain't committed.
I'm hungry. What time is it, y'all? It's 10:20. Right, come on,
let's go. You treating? Bet. Hey,
no.
Look at that. Look at that. She's so sweet. She picked us up and she feeding us.
I did pick Gang up
Get
today.
you a real woman in your life, and I'm not just talking about companionship, talking about friendship.
Gang, because these is real friends.
Yeah.
I hit up Gang. I'm like, yo, you, what's up? You feel like driving today or not? Because I got you.
She letting us get the large combo. Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. And extra sauce. Come on. Leah the Muse. Tap in.
Pew, 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 pew.
Nah,
Absolutely
today
not.
was a good show. It was a good day back, man. Got my blood back boiling. Juice pissed me off per usual.
Gee.
Nah.
I never.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Talk your shit.
Now I'm on you.
No, talk your shit because I hate when you're at cats. Talk your shit.
Nah, cause like, bro, we gon' yell, bro. You gonna have to get over it. Like,
that's fine. I took them off.
You did?
I took them off, and when I put them back on, and y'all were still yelling, I said, "Damn, y'all still yelling." And I took them off because last time y'all told me just take them off, so that's what I did.
All right, cool.
Oh, okay.
So make sure you took them off.
Yeah, gang, you funny as hell. Your emotional regulation.
Hey, I am never in denial of the things that I have to work on.
LOL.
Like, I'm an open book.
No, you're funny.
I caught my shit.
You funny. I know all of my shit. Fuck we talking about.
Like, sometimes I just deliberately choose to just not give a fuck. And just,
I respect it.
Like,
I respect.
This when I had my hair.
Oh wow, your shit was hang timey.
Yeah, it was like. Then it went bald.
Same.
Cool. He got the cool beard though.
So when I cut my hair, I feel like that.
Would you ever shave your beard?
It was a lot that came. Fuck no. I had to do that for like the first year after I graduated high school, like for a job, like Dunkin' Donuts. Niggas made me cut my whole shit. Yo, this would really piss me off though. Like, so the manager that was like doing my interview and shit, like apparently that was like the district manager. So of course they gonna be stick to the rules. Nigga, I cut my whole shit off. My first day I come in that bitch. Niggas in that bitch with whole beards and I'm like, wait, I thought you couldn't have a beard. They're like, you really cut your beard off, nigga? Like, I'm mad as shit. Like, my manager, my real store manager, she a black lady, like a young woman, my fault. And like, so you feel me? She even looking at me crazy, like, what the hell? You really let that white lady tell you cut your beard? I was mad.
You was trying to say black bitch.
I was gonna say young bitch.
Hold on, what Katt Williams say?
I was gonna say young bitch.
I'm only calling you bitch because I don't know your name.
Crazy fucking business. Man.
Well, it's your boy Swole the Poet, man. I'm out here today for tonight's shenanigans. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Make sure y'all follow the page, playworld.radio. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's right below the video you watching if you tuned in.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good week. It's Leah the Muse. I'll see y'all next week. Cheer.
Take us out, Kim.
Talking about treating us. And I need somebody to treat me. What the fuck we talking about?
You ain't never asked. You said you were hungry, so I feel like you was setting it all day. Or you was doing that shit women do, like, what? You know, when they be like, you be chilling with a John, she like, I'm hungry.
Nope, that ain't me. I'm the bitch that's going to ask.
I was gonna say no. They also ask a question that's what they really are. Like they're like, you're not hungry. You're not hot. Yeah.